Second game in Group D. First one was Russia and Australia. We're now blessed with Spain and Sweden, and even all of the Spanish players have changed their in-game name to ESP on the front. I wonder how Gamer Legion feels about that. I wonder how they feel about that. But they're going all in, and they've been practicing loads. Let's take a look at the opening here, and there's likely going to be scouts coming forward. And Tamati is already laying with poles, and we're just going to go through this as quick as I can. Spain on the right-hand side here, playing in the orange. Tato is going to be his pocket, playing his Teutons. All of the water buffaloes are safe there in the meantime. And on the other side, Lan and his traditional pocket plate in the yellow, playing as the Slavs. A civ that does get used quite a bit on Chaos Pit because of the farming. And then we also have Mori playing as the Mayans. Now, Imratin has got Celts on her side, and the grey. His pocket is Spaden as Magyars. Franks for Sleepy Swede, two of the best pocket civs you can get on Chaos Pit. And then we have Ganji on the left-hand side as Portuguese. Now, where are the villagers? And Ganji is coming forward already. Now, you might question what is the meta on this map. Lots of douches, lots of laming. You don't have any boars. You have some water buffaloes, you have some deer, and you have some berries. There's not a lack of food, but you do have to chop to the outside to get to the gold and the stone. So quite often you will see villagers come forward, go for the lumber camp vills and like wall them in. And at a later stage you'll come back with more scouts, delete the walls, kill the vills. There is a lot of shenanigans that goes on in this map. Bug Twitch, what happened? The Gamba will cancel. Oh boy. Looks like Imratin just having some mouse issues. I think generally you do want to get your lumber camp towards the outside, so you can get through quicker. But if you want to go for something a little bit faster, then going for these earlier wood lines does make some sense. And let's see. Let's see what's going on with these two vills. Ganji just has them there, prepared. What is he doing with them? He's collecting wood when he does that. Very small amount of wood. Maybe he's just going to try and lame these deer. Does have the scout coming. On the other side, scouts forward from Tamati. Villagers in the back from Tamati as well. And you can see Tamati's then going out to the outside. Berries already been lamed by Imratin as Celts. And it looks like more berries in the back, also not completely lamed. Not completely lamed. It will be difficult for the berries to be completely efficient. I'm not seeing any douches yet, guys. I'm just trying to keep eyes on the mini-map. Villagers coming forward from Tumati, though. You're probably looking towards like 16, 17 vills. And Imratin's just going around more and more berries. Look how many berries he's lamed. 1, 2. Did he get any here? He did not. Woodline being fought on the outside. Ganji and Tamati. Poles versus Portuguese. Got a fancy Poles here. And look at the timing. Tato doesn't even care. I guess he's got the mill up. And this is a meta. While in the lumber camp. Panbone is what makes a man. Absolutely love it. But actually a very chill start for a game of Chaos Pit. Villagers coming over from Mori, not going to get the walls up. I'll need to go a little bit closer to the lumber. Too many villagers here though. Spaden got his scout. Probably wants to keep that alive as much as you can. Keep HP on it. So Magyar scout, so it's going to get +1. Losing HP there, not the best. Tamati's in the back here as well. He's got 4 or 5 vills. And if you lose any HP, you can just keep running around and they are going to regen. So having poles in the back here is beautiful. Really nice Civ to have in the back, and he's going to be going after Sleepy Sweets. Villagers there. Berry's been lamed in a very awkward way, I guess. Not too sure how much of a difference it will make. Sleepy Sweet, first player to click up. Tato on the way as well. This is a 1400 player, technically, 1v1 rating. Against a 2k5, and they're clicked up at the exact same time. Unbelievable. This map is so confusing to watch. I mean, just look at the colours right on the mini-map. It's insane. It's going to try and push in here. We see -2 melee armor. Look how quick this is going to go down. Just Scanji walled them in. Now he is actually going to try and engage here. There's health bonus. Not ideal. 1400 player, aye. Yeah. Amazing 1400 player. The best 1400 player you'll ever see. Now here's a good example of the highs going real down. Look at this villager. It's only just out repairing. Scout HP looks gone and dead. Barracks on the way from Sleepy Sweet. Barracks on the way from Tato. Douche incoming, guys. Double douche. Double douche. Douche on Tato. Douche this side. We got them. We got them. We got them. Douche is on the pockets. From both of the flanks. There's a douche on... Okay, very late. Or later than I would be expecting. Douche from Mori on Spaden as well. And Sleepy Sweet is completely free. But douche is on either side here. Ganji going after Tato. Villager goes down. And Ratin goes after Wan. And Tamati's fine. Sleepy Sweet is fine. And they're the only ones that are fine at the moment. But I think having that pocket player up and not being douched could be slightly problematic. And maybe even Tamati is going to react now and come with a douche of his own. He might even come and do it, but there's scouts out already. Ooh. Scouts out already. Oh! It's happened. It's happened. Didn't see these vills. Do Shitty is here. It's happened, guys. Everyone has douched or is in the process of being douched. And it's not flank, pocket versus pocket, it just depends. Totally depends. Tato going for the repairs. He's nearly through to the outside, so it's now a little bit of a race to get to the outside point, taking minimal damage. Spears are out. There is a scout still there from Ganji. TC goes down from Wan. He's not actually chopping on that outside wood line. Oh, doesn't feel great, but he could just move up to Tato's as long as that's still accessible. Mori going in on Spaden's berries. Lots of villagers here. The gloves are off. The gloves are off. The gloves are on. The gloves are 100% on. These villagers inspired by Tommy Fury and Logan Paul from last night. Doing very bad boxing. And Tato is on the outside. Does get a second TC up there. Do like that. TC nearly down from Sleepy Sweet. Let's take a look at villager numbers. Spaden on 25. Mori on 25. Ganji does have 30, so he's done a great job of keeping his TC running during all of this. He did get the douche on the berries. If you can douche on berries, it's you get a lot of value from it. It's really nice. And he's got 31 vills. Let's take a look at his food count. 90, 21 on food. Okay. Loads of scouts going down in the bag here. Oh boy, that doesn't look good for Lan. That's lots of scouts dead. He's only got 3 military now. Sleepy Speed still has 7 scouts, by the looks of it. Might be mixed in with some spearmen as well. Look at this. Look at this second TC. Too sure how I feel about that. Mori still trying to be annoying. Spaden looks to be just waiting to get that second TC on the outside. Oh boy, this is big engagement. Ganji making sure these villagers cannot leave. And I said did they have scouts? Did they have spearmen? These are frag spearmen. And Timati is going to the damn hell. He's down to 22 villagers. He's down to 22. He's going for a redouche now. It's going to be really hard for him to find damage. He's going to have no wood income. He's got 200 wood here. Sleepy Swede could fight this. Sleepy Swede could 100% fight this. Timati is going to the hell. And like Lan's nowhere close to getting out here. Moray though is thankfully right next to him and will open up a little gap there. Oh boy. Oh really boy. Doesn't have any villagers in here. He's just going to try and find value now with his villas that he does have. But he's got 0 stone. So he's not going to be able to put up another TC. This is going to be his final douche, his final attempt. Sleepy Swede is nearly through. Tattle's on the outside. Those cheap tootin' farms. Woodline looks safe now. Ganji's on the way up to feudal. Scouts coming over from Sleepy Swede. The military numbers are so fucking low because of the addition that's been going on. Stable gonna try and get walled in by Moray as well. Looking good there. Stable and Barry just get walled in from one. Oh, I love this map. I love this map. Look at that. And it's not even like quick gates. It's literal palisades. And then dragging villagers away now, having to repair, make more walls, not exactly ideal. Let's see what Sleepy Swede can do with his scouts. Tato's resources don't look amazing. Ganji's trying to get through here now. Don't mind that as a call at all. Spaden does get through. Second TC on the outside. And then Sleepy Swede just delays that second TC. Or sorry, the next TC and he is through. It's going to be his third TC, which he does get on the outside. And then Lan is through as well. Lan is through now. It's going to be a little bit of a race to castle at this point. Timati down to 16 vels. Spaden, I guess, does have 23, but he does have Magyar Scouts out. He does have a little economy rolling here. He's got food access, he's got stone access, he's got gold access, he's got everything he needs. He's got absolutely everything he needs. And with +1 scouts, you can just dive these vills. 100%. 100%. You can just get the odd one here and there. Another tower coming in from Ganji. What a game so far. What a game we have. And just looking to secure part of the map now. Would like to see the walls actually further forward. Of course, you can't repair them as easy. But if you can kind of walk the Spaniards into a very small part of the map here, would be very nice. Okay, Amratin is in Feudal Age as well. Where is his TC? His TC is in the place of where Lan put his. I wonder if he stole farms there. I mean, you steal a farm, the food goes back up to, it goes back up to the full amount, which is also really nice. The scouts? Ooh, super close to getting in here. That could be more dead villagers. 2 of them are quite low HP, but there is 5 of them. 2 more coming over. Defensive tower has forced to go up. Ganji not quite getting through yet. Yeah, stonewall on this part of the map. Looking really good for Sweden so far. Timing of the douches was interesting to me. And yeah, more villagers are going to go down here from Moray. 15 vels does have Timati. Moray is up to 35 though. Spaden at 27, so villager count's looking good. You can see the KD. Spaden 17 to 10. Sleepy Swede 16 to 7, 17 to 7. Not one of the Spanish team has a positive KD apart from Tato, and it's only 5 to 4, so barely breaking even. Barely breaking even. Scouts are coming forward now. And Ganji has totally stonewalled this off. Totally stonewalled it off. And Ratin is doing the exact same on the bottom side as well. Same thing with Lan. It's looking really good. Looking really good for the Swedes. Tato, finding some value where we can now. Focus a couple of scouts. Sleepy Swede's gonna have to do the same thing. Thank you for the follows, guys. Much appreciated. And oh boy. I think it's not really easy to run to your teammate at this point, right? But Timati is dead. He's dead. He's like deader than dead. So many villagers go down. I think a teammate needs to come over and make a tower here. So he can get away with these vills, but he's down to 9 villagers. 9 villagers. Tato is up in Castle Age though. So was Emratin though. Moray is up as well. We do have a slight pause. But just tab out and check my DMs in case I'm getting anything.
Yes. Start the game already.
So this is the bug with scouts passing through, and that is really nice fair play there.
Estou pronto. Olá.
Really nice fair play. And you know, you just talk out the situation. I wonder how they got through it. Thanks to E. Jeez. Okay, bigger gates coming in. I don't think that's closed. Ooh. Ganji coming in from the right-hand side. This is the last... These are 5 of Tamati's last villagers. He's got the other 7 over here. Not looking too good for him. He's in absolute shambles right now. He is dropping some more farms. He's farming under the TC's poles. It's very, very sad. How many TCs did Tato drop? 1, 2. Those villagers should die. Undoubtedly. And most of our players are on the way up to Castle Age now. At least Tato's getting some value from the stable, right? What do we do as our grey player here? Do we go siege? We got stone for a castle? Not quite yet. Things just looking really good for Sweden. It's going to be difficult. Love the stone walls behind us, so you cannot send the military back through. You're going to have to try and invest into a siege workshop. Start to push back through it. Villagers go down in the end. Villagers coming here from Mori. He's going to go for the castle drop, and I like the look of that castle. I like the look of that castle. He sent 17 as well. Good luck stopping that one. Right on the TC. Spading 97% no, so it's going to be a little bit too late to deny Castle Age. We should have gold on the outside. So we don't want to get onto plumes, but not quite got the villagers onto it yet. Okay, another TC from Spaden in behind now. Siege Workshop coming up from Mori as well. Sleepy Swedes in Castle Age, and our TC coming down. Knight's been annoying from Sleepy Swede now. He's got +2 armor, +1 attack. Look at the minimap. The minimap is an absolute disgrace. Oh, don't tell me Lion's making knights in there. Ah, bro, come on. Alright, TC coming down here from Amrathan, because he just wants to have the gold access here. And stone walls each side. I guess Spain's game plan now is to try and have Tato and Lan just dominate and carry. Nice Mangonel here. Good reaction from a grey player. And Tato was booming. I don't see many TCs from Lan though, which is a bit concerning. Can Tamati survive? I think once Sleepy Swede has enough +2 knights, he can just dive the TC. Like, the wood line is being pushed. More villagers going down. Villagers are trying to leave, and I think he has to run to Mori and get there ASAP. But Sleepy Swede can see it. He can see it. These villagers are regenerating as he goes. The safety is here.
Hey.
Yeah, some villagers over here. Oh, he does have 4 of them, you're right. Everyone counts at this point now. Everyone counts. Sleepy Sweet on to the 2 TCs on the outside. Has a couple of stables. They're going to start pumping knights. They're not fully walled on the left-hand side. A little bit sloppy from Spain, but Tato fully committing onto the boom. Has a castle here against each other. Spaden is on the way up to Imp. And oh boy, oh boy. Spaden is up. Can we get these walls up quick enough? Need another gate here, most likely. Tato just booming. Let's take a look at the Vel count. He is on 85. He is Teutons. Boom is pretty insane. With Teutons. His cheap farms are so nice. He is on 4 TCs by the looks of it. Sleepy Sweet just going after TCs now. It's... Don't really see a way back into the game for Spain at this moment. It's looking extremely problematic. Even Grey up to 70 Vels here. Organ guns pushing. Mangonel's behind. I had to delete the TC. Oh no. I didn't even see that. Where is Vels then? Are they hiding? Where are they hiding? Can you see where the 6 villagers are? Oh, they're here. They're hiding underneath the 2 castles, okay. And Spaden is on the way up to Imp. He's going to have the castle coming in. Trebs are going to be coming out here. They are fully walled on the left-hand side. Wouldn't mind to see more stone walls, in all honesty. Ganji's actually going to creep forward with more. CB Sweet has 12 knights here. Going to start to support a little bit better. Organ guns making a push. Kelt mangonels. Spaden arrives in Imp. Lan is going for fortified wall on the outside. And these 2 castles should get cleared, depending on Mori's, yeah, Mori's not going to click up anytime soon. His economy is in absolute shambles. He's down to 33 vills as well. Sweden should win this game, and they should take this Chaos Pit and go up 1-0. Should. That being said, the wild card is Tato. He's got 110 villagers, one of the best players in the full game. Has he got enough? Mercenary, you need life advice. You need to expand your horizons. That's all I'm going to say. Guard Tower coming in from 1. That doesn't feel like a winning play. It doesn't feel like a winning play. It feels like a Sag play. Big time Sag. Mori flaring the Trebs. Lands on 76 vills himself. Tato is up. The night production is going. Is Ganji up soon? Nah. And Ratten is up very, very soon. 1 night does pop out here from Tato. Castle isn't being repaired by Mori. Just doesn't have anything. He's only got 33 vills, and once both of these castles go down, he's going to be in shambles. Spend channel points better. It's good advice. And oh boy. Oh boy. Villager's going to go down there. These are going to be Mori's only left vills before too long. Guard tower defense has worked in the meantime, but big investments. Tato is just going to mass knights. Sleepy Swede. Not super close to clicking up though, but Ratten should just be able to go halves. And Timati is the one doing repair, and 3 Trebs now. And they're going to have to run. Where do you run? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Oh, Timati doesn't even get away. He doesn't even get away, man. Now, you should have a building, right?
the game already!
Alright, Tamati is defeated. He thought he dropped. Potentially, yeah. One second, I just need to message someone. Look at the plumes. First defeat of NC23. Gabby was defeated as well. I did not see that. Okay, Lan is up to Imperial. Onager coming in from Tato. Castle is nearly down. Hell bonus here. Trev's working away on it. Onager's in. Probably not good to... Probably not good to Onager your own Cavalier. I guess we're fine now. Ganji up now. Sleepy Sweet is up. Alb on his way. How many barracks do we have? Castle on the outside here. We have a few barracks. Monk to defend in the meantime against Chitin Cavalier. Doesn't feel great. Paladin has been clicked by Tato. Paladin has been clicked. Is it going to be enough? He's got 45 military, guys. And he's going to have Paladin. If you think Tato was going to be mad, he already is. He already is. Tato wants to smash now. Lan coming through with a castle of his own. Lion's going to be going for some helps. Oh, he's going to be going champion. He's actually going to go champ. Don't mind that. Champ Paladin. Organ guns on the outside. Sleepy Sweet Zico is looking phenomenal. Ganji has TCs here. Spaden, not really seeing too much else after the initial trip push. Mori did get villagers out to the outside as well. Onager's gonna help. Is it gonna be enough? And honestly, I'm in two minds about it, because Paladin is such a big upgrade. And we got 43 military on the field. 43 military is not to be trifled with. And if we get champions quick enough to deal with these helps... Surely not. Surely not. Treb's not being used. One, just preparing the cuts. And could just honor to chop through the woods here. Not looking fantastic. Ganji going to be an imp in the next few seconds. Paladin's coming forward. Treb's coming forward. How is this game going to end? Organ's being picked off even there, picking off the old Paladin as well. Building's just being trebbed. They're totally unprotected. Don't know what Spaden's going for now. You can see Cavalier is in. +4 is on his way as well. Sleepy Swede going for Paladin of his own. Alright, this set down is 2-1 to Sweden. It's looking like a decent start so far. Oh, and Ganji's going for Fatoria now. Love to see it. And there's going to be Druzina champs. Druzina champs and Teuton Paladin is honestly a sick combo. Going to be a sick combo. And that's going to be problematic.
Shot it.
Thank you for the follows, much appreciated. What's going on in the middle? Tato was just continuing to stream Paladin over. Siege Workshops are up. Paladin did get through. Trebs are beginning to push. And Drazina champs. Doing the maximum damage you can. There wasn't really quite enough numbers, but they did take quite a few Cavalier out. Paladin coming through from Sleepy Speed now. Do have the extra HP, of course. Extra melee armor for Teutons. What's happening up in the north? Looks like Help Siege up on that side from Ganji. Looking like the most likely option. We got a sneak stable back here as well from Tato somehow. It's GG. Doesn't look good. For sure. Doesn't look good. Look at how champ down the bottom. Let's see if Spaden and Sleepy Speed just throw Paladin at this. Tato's got his units. He's not doing too much with them at this moment. Ganji is going to start a push up in the north. Where is Mori? How many villagers is he on? He's still on 36. Huh? Did he get raided again or something? Siege Ram coming in now from the bottom. Champion help. Paladin either side. Looking to take the Trebs, I think. Gonna dive on it. Tato looking to break in here. And they are. Teuton Paladin. Still missing some upgrades. Rather than trying to go for that castle drop, failed in the end. Left hand side, Paladin are being streamed. Halberdiers as well. Bomber cannons coming from Ganji will start to push that castle. Trade is also being added. And it looks like the push on the south side has slightly fizzled out. Looks like it's fizzled out. And 2 versus 4. Can't really see anything in sight in the end. And they do tap out. GG to Sweden. GG to Sweden. I had this one 2 on Sweden. It's a good start for me. Upset incoming? Potentially. Could happen. The Swedish Panbone is too damn strong. Looks like it. I think this is the most competitive group. And it's a good start already, but I won't be surprised. Spain is higher seed, I assume? Much higher. I would be surprised to see Spain come back and win the next 2 games. But Sweden are certainly in the driver's seat here. Certainly in the driver's seat. Like I said, Sleepy Speed is the best 1400 player you'll ever see. It looks great in TOS's stream. Yeah, I agree. It looks good on other people's stream. It does look good in other people's stream. Like, having Capture Rage on 4v4, having your OBS, having the game open, having all of that, like all of that compounding is, like, really, really intensive on the PC. Or my laptop. The thing with my laptop is I don't have a good processor. So that's why I need, like, and the processor isn't the easiest thing to change on a laptop as well. And that's the thing that's holding back. Because I have like 16 gigabyte of RAM, like a 1650. Like the actual specs on my laptop is good, apart from like the processor, got like an i5, which is not enough. Need like an I7. That was the first custom 4v4 skin. I'm really happy with it after the most recent changes. I think it's a lot cleaner now. Looks good. Single core performance. I mean, there could be a lot of changes could be made to the game, right? Could be a lot of changes. Thanks for the follows. Okay, game number 2. Sweden are up 1-0. We're going to Spain home map now. Ganji, team captain. Pushing a deer. Still not got his extra sheet. He's playing on the flank here once again. He's going to play in melee. And we've got Stratus and the green. He's going to play his Japanese pocket. Oh boy, oh boy. Those fishing ships. The game I saw the other day was like, pockets were going for like 16 fish. Fast imp plays. And if you have like oh boy. If you have like Japanese fish hiding away in the bag here, the chances of you finding them are just so unbelievably slim. And look at the distance between the players. Really, really far. Schlachtarn is also pocket. He's Burgundians. We also seen this the other day. With Chile versus Mexico. And Mexico were really in a good spot in that game, but Chile pulled it back in the end. And Costillier's done an amazing job in the middle in migration eventually. But again, lots of fish from them. And Ratten is further out on the flank in the grey. He's playing his Vikings here, so likely just going to be galleys. And maybe longboats as the game progresses, but probably going to be big investment into galleys, and cheaper docks are going to be nice for them. Now, the civs for the Spaniards are phenomenal. We've got Mori on the flank and Red Plains Dravidians. Don't need to make as many houses with Dravidians, which is nice. Pop space coming from the docks for each player. Lan is Malians, and I would be expecting a fast up play into fast fire from Malians here as well. Tato is also pocket. Let's see how heavy he goes on aggression. He does have a forwardish dock, so maybe looks to support Rail, and Rail's got Lithuanians on the flank here. And extra food is going to be nice, because food is not the easiest thing to come about on migration. You've got 2 sheep, or you got 6 sheep in total, you get some deer, you have some berries, and you really have to rely on the fish. It eats up those cycles. Interesting. Interesting. So we can see even like the RMS here, how different the map is for like certain players. We got Ganji versus Rio. Look how close they are. And against Malay, against Lithuanians is 2 civs that should be pretty fast and getting up to feudal age. Could be an interesting one. Do you open fire ships here? I think there's probably an argument for it. But the difference between like... I guess there's not too much of a difference between Mori and Ratten. Slightly larger. Which is maybe magnified a little bit with the distance between the docks. Rio clicked up first though. Can spaghetti go rotten? I think so. You can see bag docks from Slagtarn, bag dock from Sostratus, second dock coming in from Moore, and Lan's got his dock kind of forward for his flank as well. So I think Ganji and Ratten just want to hold here. Just want to hold. Migration. Thank you. Migration is one of these maps. You're invited? Oh, it's just a stupid, Bison email. If you're not prepared for migration, you can really be left hung out to dry. With the build order, if you've never played it. It's not just a map you can go on and probably make up as you go and be completely optimal. Okay, docks from Lithuanians. Left hand side, straight onto galleys. Same thing for Ganji. And getting first to the blacksmith here is going to be pretty huge as well, so you can get to fletching quicker. But look at the fish numbers. 7 from Tatil here. It's got 2 more on the other side, so it's up to 9. Like I said, I've seen in around like 16 to 20 the other day. 5, 6. Yep, nearly at 10. Moray will suffer. Do you want him to suffer, Poxel? These Dravidians, man. Dravidians are probably one of the best flanks you can have. All that extra wood. Triple dock already. Third dock's only just coming up for Imratin. Thank you for casting, half-ass admin. Thank you. Thank you for being here. And everybody else. Cheaper galleys, though. Blacksmith's already in. Fletching is on his way. I think he looks okay. Poxo. I'd honestly prefer waiting for Fletching before taking an engagement. I think it's getting a little bit excited, and I'd like to see him just move the fishing ships back now as well. Same thing from Grey. I'd like to see him just move the fish back to here. Especially when the docks was just so far forward. But with Fletching in now, that's a big, big upgrade. Transport from land, working for both players. So Taro's got 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. He's got like 15 fish himself. And yeah, this looks like the meta on migration. Hope he's going to go fast down. That's what we saw players doing the other day. At least one player. Lan could just go FC Fires. Dominate that way. Malians don't really have good options on water, apart from fire ships. And one galley just been annoying here from Rio. How does it look in the left-hand side? 8 galleys on the bottom. Actually, Ganji's number's not looking too hot, but more reinforcements do come out. Big engagement up in the north. Looks like pretty even Stevens. Like I said, just having these fish here, they're going to go down now. Just move them back. You should always move your fish back. And looks like Imratin has moved his back slightly. Did we take a fish now? I think we take a fish. Yeah, Morey's a little bit sloppy. See, Ganji has moved his all the way to the backside now as well. Cat players are up to castle. Let's see how the scouting looks for Taro. Looking for some enemies.
Vos orders?
Schlachtarn's already on as well. Doesn't really have good vision in the middle. Did we see gill nets from Burgundians? I just want to quickly check that out. Dock. Oh, he does have gill nets. Usually quite an expensive tech, but not for Burgundians. And you can get it in Feudal Age versus Castle Age. Okay, 7 galleys versus 5. Fletching in now from Imratin. Needs to be careful. Needs to have good galley micro. There's not a lot of weak ships here. There is a few from Moray. Would have liked to see him just micro, like the ships here could be repaired, right? Now he's been slightly overrun. Other side, Rail is holding pretty well. Ganji did get some ships forward though. Tato about to get fire ship in. Also adding a demo. Too sure what for. Italian's absolutely bang though.
See.
Belger walled in, can't do anything in the meantime. And here come the galleys from Rayo. Rayo's having a really good game. I've seen players just delete the fish at that point. And they're going to start pushing Ganji back on the bottom. A couple of galleys there have been annoying, probably a little bit out of position. Tato just needs to keep coming forward. TC coming down in the middle now. That's huge, honestly, having that knight on this villager. going to stop any sort of like TC coming up any building. Does have a TC coming up here, but it's right on the edge of the map. Right on the edge. What was game 1? Chaos Pit. And there's a fast imp play coming in now. Tackle's up to imp, so Stratus is up to imp. Both of these players are just going to be going for fast fire. And Juan's not letting up on the night production here. And then Rathan's even got his galleys in the back here. And how many fish can he take to the grave? I would say 3. At least. 4? 4? Honestly, that's pretty good value, considering the army's pretty much dead. And Maury's going to start fighting back now. Maury's going to start fighting back. The castle does go up in the middle from Schlachtarn. So Stratus and Tattle pretty much click up at the exact same time. They arrive in Imperial Age. Rio arrives in Castle. Maury's still in Feudal Age. These are the joys of Migration. Migration is such a good team game map. Doesn't have everyone clicking up at the same time. Has these interesting dynamics that goes on. And maybe just overextending a little bit again. When he had good numbers. He's not getting any galleys in the queue. Not enough on wood. Look at the gold. Bruv. And Tattle, once he gets dry dog here, he'll be insane.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Good Guy O donated $10. We're capture age ready.
We're getting there. Thank you, good guy, for the $10. We're getting closer to capture age in 4v4, guys. Okay, Rio's going to get across to the middle now. The migration is coming. Fast fires in behind from Stratus. Should be fine. Transport's going to get over. Burgundians. Free TC in the mid, though. You're going kind of mid. And the expansion is going. Look at these Malian TCs from one. So chill. Kind of a big engagement here on Tattle. Maybe just bitten off a little bit more than they can chew. Decides to pull back in the meantime. And Tattle just playing both sides on water. Well, land just tries to dominate on land. It's interesting to me. So you just have the pocket, or you have the fast imp player, try and play both sides. And fast fire, if you have fast fire with dry dog, really hard thing to deal with. And look how many fucking demos Imratin is trying to add. He's got a huge amount of demos in the queue now. He's in castle, mate. What are you talking about? Okay, additional TC's coming down. Boom game is gonna start to begin. Obviously, castles are going to be huge. Probably not a good sign that Ganji and Rio are so close to each other. It's going to be Schlachtarn versus Lan in the middle here. Costeliers against Camel's Monk. I kind of like Camel Monk. Kind of like Camel Monk. I like the monks when the monks are... Got something in front. Gets one. Maury gets the extra wood when it gets to Castle Age. Production is coming. Still got wood left on his home island. Transport's coming over for Tattle now. Fast fire's coming in the other side. And Rio looks in a bad spot now. Maury's coming back into the game. But Rio certainly just trying to make a play for middle now, but doesn't look in a good spot on water at all. What happened to his army? What army? Remember when Rio had army? What's going on with Lan and Schlachtarn? More castles coming up. Well defend them Rathen as well, which is nice. Where are the demos? Longboat's been switched into now. Sweden with top score. One squat, easy. TC's been flared. Rails in a... Look how cute they are. Sweden is very dangerous, yeah. I predicted they'll top the group. Okay, line up to Impnev as well. Battle got TCs out in the middle too. Camels and monks coming over, looking to do some damage on Ganji. Looks like Ganji's about to drop a castle. Castle right in his face. Schlachtarn. Where's it? That castle's gonna go up. That castle could not be any more forward, and it looks like they are pushing back in the north. Our team Spain here. Actually follows as well, guys. Much appreciated. Castle goes up though. Rail getting dominated. Costeliers in your economy is not what you want to see. That charge attack is just so fucking annoying. We saw how strong they were with Chile the other night. Score is close. And they are pushing in the north on the water. Maybe in the south as well. Imagine Tato didn't have to do both sides. Yeah, it's not ideal for Tato, like, for sure. I still think this was like almost a planned, or they adapted to the situation well though. Camel's doing the business in the meantime. No real upgrades on him though. Will be heavy camel soon. Double castle here from both of the Spaniards. I mean, castle here from Lan's good. I wouldn't mind a castle somewhere else. To me, that's a bit strange. But they're likely going to want to try and push in Ganji here and stop them expanding any further. Stonewalls to the other side. You can see Tato getting a castle up here as well. When I get two villagers on it, but will come up. I think in general terms, do you prefer the situation for Spain in the middle? Score switches coming in here, there, and everywhere. And those villagers are not protected. No monks out yet from Ganji. Can't make use of his amazing monk Michael yet. Barracks being dropped by Burgundian, so likely going to be going... Help? Help, hand cannon maybe eventually. Heavy camo on the way. Push back, coming this side. Just fires being yeeted into each other on the other side. The focus of the game is certainly in the mid now for sure. And like, so Stratus is only just getting there. And Ratton doesn't really have too much in the middle either. The position for Spain, I do prefer. Comeback. I think it's been a very even game. I wouldn't really give it comeback. I wouldn't give it comeback vibes. There's Farimba on the way already. And Farimba Camel. It's starting to look like a tricky situation. Like, Farimba Camels against Costeliers are going to be insane. It's nearly in. Iron Casting will take them up to 7+7. The villager numbers are just crazy for Spain. 139, 118, 120 for Rio. Not long ago, he didn't look in a good spot. He didn't have any military. He was struggling to get to the mid. Look how he's got TCs up. Can make condos too. Yeah, Malian condos are sick. Dravidian condos. Would steal Dravidian condos. And Costaliers are just so good at sniping trebs. Villagers trying to repair the castle. Villagers going down. Not looking too hot for Ganji. Ganji's bottom score. Bottom score here for the Swedes. And they need to make something happen. Halb's going to come into the heavy camel though. Not sure they can. Not sure they can make something happen. What do we go for rail? There should be 6 relics in the middle here as well. Yeah, it's gonna go for a unique unit. There's a 13+1 already. Juan, absolutely beast in this game. Juan with just cavalry is insane, man. And he's gonna start pushing this side with Sostratus as well. Ganji's over here. Cavalier coming in now as well. He's going for it, guys. He's got arson coming down. Where are the barracks? Malian condos. Get fucking hyped. And they'll do good against halves. They get 10+2. Not in these kind of numbers. If you get some mass of them, I think we just run away with the camels in the meantime. Cavalier going to be out now as well. Castle goes down now. 2 more castles coming up in the north from Schlachtarn and Sostratus. Hal production's just going insane. Population count no. Doesn't look good. Moray down to 80, but Ganji on 90 himself. All the other 3 of the Spaniards are on 180 pop. 200 prop. 200 prop. 200 pop is a problem for LAN. Yeah, it is at the moment. They're just getting mixed in now, though. And he's getting good numbers of condos now. Still needs some more upgrades. And where is Trebs? 2 of the Trebs down here, taking care of some lumber camps. Water is pretty much... looking pretty much over. Ratten has so many villagers here. We got unique unit here from Rail now as well. Going for the elite. Treb's coming over. Looking like Spain's game now. Don't know if we have relics in. We have 2 relics from Rail. Nice job there. Up to 16+3 now. Does have enough for another castle as well. Condos in front. Camels and latest behind. 4, 5 Trebs. Gonna push his castle now. And yeah, castles are gonna fall super quick. What is up with those Trebs, man? They're like hitting all their shots. And yeah, it looks like the Swedes are just gonna get overrun here. Can't stop this. There's no way you can stop this army. Do need some more upgrades on the unique unit from lifts. It is coming. Last attack that they get. Armor as well. Might even be double blacksmith here. No, he's only got 1 single. Populations starting to drop. And we've not even saw Tato on land, right? He's just been dominating water. Just dominated water. Rail and land doing the business on land. Especially land. He's played amazing. Wade Shy in the back. Moray's in the mid as well now. Let's see how he can start to contribute. He's up to 104 villagers. That's nearly more than any of the Swedes. How to make trade better on this map? I don't think trade should really be a realistic thing on migration, in all honesty. But you could have shit trade in land or shit trade in water. Ganji's going to start to push in the bottom side though. Everyone's kind of just going north, yeeting their units in. Looks like long swords now from LAN as well. Two games in a row he wants to go for militia line. Why not just keep on condos, I guess, for the raiding? Yep, units up at the back. Castle coming down from Imrat, and Iwan needs to make a treb from here. Castle coming up this side as well. What's the name of this map? Migration. Classic map. It's been around for years. We're gonna see Ganji's Monk Micro potentially. Are Sweden stabilizing? Are Sweden stabilizing here? They're getting pushed into the sea almost. Be interested to see if Tato could start to pressure from water, and he can. He can start to pressure the land from the water. He's got elite cannon galleys here with 15 range. Ganji is showing his monk micro. He's got a lot of trebs. He has a lot of trebs and a lot of monks. Not really pushing this side. Imratin did get a treb out as well. This just kind of fizzled out. Oh boy. Castle's going to go down here. This castle looks like it's going to go down too. Castle on this side is also being pushed. No reaction as of yet. Trebus is on his way. We need Mori in here. Oh, gonna die for the monks. Difficult to see who that was better for or worse. I guess more gold units getting lost, right? Castle did get lost. More trebs coming now from Schlachtarn. Has to pull back with the halbs in the meantime. 200 swords. Going to be slightly annoying to deal with. Champion on his way. Genbo is out from Tato. One treb versus one treb. No sign of bomber cannons anywhere. And Mori's just going to... Oh, which... Let's go, guys. Which steel? Condos. Which steel condos is insane. Ah, yes. Look how good they look. Like 40 condos over here with wood steel is just gonna be chef's kiss. Holding this side, looks like it. Latest come in. And snipe the trip. Might be too late. I think the map position is still much better for Spain. I don't think it is too late. They're going to be running out of gold and everything. Tato's been clearing out on the water this side. He's also clearing on the left-hand side now. Like, water is still important when you're camped up towards the edge. And might not even have an impact. Late Chai, Champion being streamed in here. 2 more castles coming down. That castle from Ganji is 100% down. Things did start to look a bit dicey for Spain there. But they're the ones that kind of stabilised. Costelier's been trickled back in now by Schlachtarn. And Milan has arson. So that castle's going to go down pretty damn fast. Cannon galleons from the other side as well. I think Sweden are... I think they're dead now. I think they are dead now, guys. Difficult to see an avenue back in. And Genbo with 6+4, even like they're gonna get critical damage on these Costeliers. More TCs being put up. Population counts. Ganji down to 76. Nearly all of Spain. Got extremely high numbers here. Condos are coming in. Wood steel Dravidian condos are sick. And Treb's now coming from Wan and Mori as well. Yeah, looks like this might be the end. Condos in the back. GG called. And it is. Spain taking our home map. Putting us to 1-1 in the series between Spain and Sweden here. Okay, Team Acropolis. Game number 3, deciding game here between Spain and Sweden. 1 each it is. Sweden winning the neutral map. Chaos Pit game number 1. Timati got defeated in that game. Sorry to say it, Timati. That'll be one to be remembered. And Spain did bring it back on their home map and ended up winning on migration. So we got Sweden's home map now, finally. Team Acropolis it is. And we'll start off with Sweden. And it's a good lineup. Led by Ganji, and the other names are probably not going to be ones you're too overly familiar with if you're new to the scene. But Ganji probably more so off of the back of his performance in TTL. It was very impressive. Quite a versatile player and should be the leader for sure. Here for Sweden. He's Mongols, he's going to play on the flank. Going to prioritise pushing deer, no surprise there. Or even Imratin might even push deer for him, that'd be pretty pog. He's going to run out of sheep here if he's not too careful. Might even go for an outside boar. Do you see it? Yeah, he's going to go for an outside boar. Pog. So he's at least going to try and get free here. Ratten as pocket, going to be going for Burmese. Likely going to be going for Aranbais, from what I saw in a previous set with Sweden. Slaktarn is also the pocket. And the teal, he's going to be Hans. Stable bonus here could be really nice. Cavalry is such a dominant aspect of Team Acropolis, so having a stable bonus could be pretty pogging. Oh boy, look at look at that for a potential TC spot. We'll get to that in a little second. Sleepy Swede is Berbers playing on the left hand side, and Camel Archers, Knights. So you do have some options of Berbers. Depends what you can play for. Now in Team Acropolis, you want to try and expand towards your opponent. This is where most of the gold and the stone is going to be. You can put lumber camps off in the back. You are going to find little pockets of some deers, some boars as well. So there is wood here, but if you want gold and stone, you're going to have to go towards your opponent. We also have a little pond in the middle. Does have some deep fish here, and there's enough deep fish in there to definitely make it viable for players to use. On the other side, for Spain, Rayo is in. He's Vietnamese. Rattan's likely going to be what Vietnamese wants to go for here. He's going to exactly know where the TCs are, but not much of a bonus for Team Acropolis in all honesty. His pocket is going to be Tato, playing his Tatars here, so he's going to like to dominate with the CA probably. Step Lancers, question mark. Step Lancers, question mark. OC, prefer CA. Monimont is Byzantines in the pocket, so we talked about camels. Probably is going to be that for Monimont then. And Lan is Saracens on the flank. Again, you could still be going for Cav on the flank here. Monimont does have a villager forward and will be going for a dog. My bet is on Spain. Both teams docking. Gonna try. I think we'll see more players do this. More and more as the game goes on. Just trying to take care of that boar. Or the boar. And then gonna come forward now. Berbers makes some sense, right? Little bonuses here and there. Villager gets there quicker. Ships are gonna move a bit faster. I like it. Ganji also went for the first lumber camp on the outside. That's nice. He's bringing in more boars. Gonna go for a loom. Doesn't quite have the food yet. But the end of the loom he should, and he should be clicking up for pretty nifty time here. And looks like he's gonna go for scouts. Yep. 7 minutes. Villager's moving to the outside. Do want to prioritise some map presence on the map. And of course, if you do sight or eco up nice with a kind of scouts eco, it will be nice for booming into Mangadai at a later stage. Now, you should have your villager walled in. Yep. Two fishing ships are already out from Moneymon now. One is out from Sleepy Sweet now. Biz fire bonus will be relevant in Team Acropolis. Yeah, true. And we should start to see big walls from pretty much everyone at this point. House walls at the front. Palisades, you do want to prioritize the front, and then the edge won't be touching either, so you cannot wall to the edge of the map. You have to wall all the way around if you do want to completely secure your base. It's not the easiest thing to do by any means, especially if you are got villagers in the wood lines, potential overchops. It's difficult to deal with. Very difficult to deal with. Everyone is on the way up to Castle, except from Sleepy Swede. It does make sense for Sleepy Swede to FC here. He's got the middle pond. Stable from Schlachtarn. And Ratten's only just clicked up. He's on stone. Gonna be going for iron buys. Stable on the way from Ganji. Still just munching on this boar. Another deer here as well. Stable from Tato. One in Moneymon, still in Dark Age. Stable from Rayo is Vietnamese. Mind games going on here. Mind games going on. Ganji just going for the big walls around. And that'll mean you can re-wall if you ever get pressured as well, and would be easier to get a tower down. Rayo just flaring the scout at the back just to make sure Villager's not totally unprotected. Gotta be careful. Scout's coming over. Sleepy Swede could lose a Vill here. Does flare it in the end. Double dock. I don't love double dock when your opponent's in Dark Age and you've got Byzantine Fires. That seems like overkill. Seems like a waste of wood. Big waste of wood, actually. Don't like that. Ganji versus Tato in the meantime. Scout versus Scouts. And he's going to make more fish. I think one dock would have been fine, in all honesty. Okay, land's on the way up. Is he really going to go these villagers in stone? That'd be insane. He went Market Smith. I see what he's going to do in Castle Age. He might just boom. He might just boom. Water's going to be dead though for Sleepy Swede. Probably doesn't want to trickle in too many more fish now. Scout numbers are just kind of running around in the meantime. Not fighting too much. Taking care of the bear on the outside. Sleepy Sweet's on the way up though. Does get some payoff. And Ratten's up as well. Still open in the back. And iron buys are going to be the play. Love it. Mongol Scout's going to get the extra LS here. Still not really gone too far forward. Ganji is really the outpost player here. Scouts coming from Rail now. Vietnamese Scouts. Didn't really expect to see it. Rail one side. Tattoo on the other. 1 TC, 2 TC from 1. Okay. Scouts get in from Ganji though. If only I could speak Spanish, I know, right? But there is some defensive spears here to just help out. How many villagers can we take? Doesn't look like too many. Rail still in 32. Scouts going down now. Spearman defense doing the job in the end from Tato. Castle coming up from M. Ratten. Stable now coming up from Sleepy Swede. Let's see if he opens Knights or if he opens Camels as Berbers. Schlachtarn looks to be taking a good engagement actually, and the Tatars were below on the hill. You probably want to have Tatars, of course, coming down the way. Actually, a good engagement there. And Lan is just gonna boom this game like crazy. Actually, good micro from Slaktarn. Tato's clicked up. Did he get upgrades? No. Just expecting the switch onto CA. Okay, TC coming down from Sleepy Sweet. Wants to add some economy here. Iron buys are out. Ganji's on the way up now as well. Nice economy behind us. He's likely going to boom as Mongols try and get to Mangadai. But Lan, already in 41 villagers, and it's going to continue to grow. It's going to continue to grow. It's got a good head start here. It's an open land map. It's not exactly like Arabia. It's not going to play the exact same way as Arabia, but there's no two maps that play the exact same in the whole map pool. That's a great thing. But they play for elephants. I think you need to have a big boom first before you go into elephants, but it is going to be pretty slow. And like, Lan's already committed to boom. Maybe he switches on to military soon and then gives time for Vale to boom out a bit. But like, elephants to me somewhat does make sense. I have seen them get used. Thanks for the follows, guys. Much appreciated. Okay, Iron Buy coming in the back. And they do have range. +1.
So long.
Ooh, opens it up. Oh boy. Oh boy. Not idea. It's all CA by Team Spain? Huh? What are you talking about? Yeah, and Rayo's just going to lose 5 of those villagers there. Decides to go for the second TC in here. Juan going for his 4th TC now. Tato got a second out front. Yep, that is going to be camels from Byzantines. Sleepy Sweet's on 2 additional TCs here. Slaktarn's got 1 out here. Second one coming in, or third one in the middle. And Ganji, 2 TCs on the outside. They'd be happy with their, they'd be happy with their position at the moment. Thanks for the raid, Ormlet. Hope you had a good stream of Finland and Norway. Camel's coming forward. Thanks for the follow. Everyone's been watching Spain and Sweden here. It's 1 each. Probably not a good idea to spoil the result from the Finland-Norway game in case anybody wants to go and watch a VOD. That would be much appreciated. Context in the follow video. It's an old Vine. You never saw that Vine where the kid's like having the basketball thrown at his face and he's just heading it away? And I was like, yeah.
Oh! Oh, kill him! Oh, kill him! Oh!
And same thing with the sub. It's also an old Vine. Thank you, Drunken Whiskey. That's good old Terrio. Okay, TC gets denied from Rayo in the meantime. What? Juan is on full boom mode, man. 5 TCs now. He's heavy on stone. Ooh. Iron buys are in now. Military count does look good for Imratin. Second castle is up now. Ganji is doing the Ganji is doing the sleepy speed. He's going for step lancers. Moneymon does have a good number of camels. Once you get to a massive like 30 iron by though, they are going to be rather problematic. Tatars and camels. Probably not what you want from Tatars in long term. By any means. And here comes the Mamluks, guys. Here comes the Mamluks. And once you get up to like 50 Mamluks, they are going to be rather problematic. Why didn't you make CA? I guess it was just going to be too slow. For the meantime. Besides it, adding camels can be the best just to defend. Berbers going camels in the meantime. Camel archers could be in the conversation, but not at this point. More staples coming down from Schlagtower now. Oh, a nice surround. Really nice surround. And with Tatar camels there as well, they'll shred. Step Lancers coming in behind for Ganji. Not going to find anything. CP Speed does have camels coming forward now as well. More stone being mined. Villager numbers. Lan is up to 116. Ooh. And actually the Iron Bite. Oh god, look how many units he killed. Look at the trail of death. Look at the trail of death. And just no one's on Lan's level. Like, that is an insane boom. And now he's going for Mamluks. They are pricey on the gold. Another castle coming up. See if he prioritizes Imp. Tattle boom on the way. Iron Buy still getting a little bit of damage. When there's no range on the other team, yeah. Yeah. Without Timati, their team lacks sauce, bruv. Rasno, I expect better than that. I expect much better than that from you. Okay, Lan is up. He's done a good job of walling in other games as well. Looks like he's going to continue that. Another castle now. It could be Mamluks. Mamluks could be the one. I guess the question is, does Lan remember all the upgrades? Mamluks one of the more confusing units. Like, what did they do? Ban someone for 2 hours? Sorry, Rasno. Someone ban Rasno, please. Yeah, I tapped out. Don't worry about it. Can someone ban Rasno? Who's here that's a mod? Mike saved up his all his money. There we go, thank you. I mean, timing out and banning is different. Scammed. Let this be a lesson. So we can see the walls coming up. Imperial Ages are coming in now. Schlagtarn coming forward. Gonna find the forward walls here as well. Back to the followers ships. And they're the Iron Buy. What a sexy unit. Still no range, really. Man, Iron Buy just slap camels. They really do. Camels against Mamluks on the bottom. Did I do the 10 squats you redeemed? I did. That was yesterday, though, Cav. That wasn't today. I did do them, though. 100%. Knights in the back now from Schlagtarn. This is a close game. I am a bit unimpressed how many camels have just been thrown against these Iron Buy. They seem to have just got crazy value. Ten more, easy. And the Mamluks are coming now. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, the Swedes also already getting trade prepped. Love to see it. No sign of trade yet from Spain, but the markets have been dropped. Rainbow over in the north. Definitely to delete that castle, my man. Cavalier in for Huns, +2 attack, +4 armor. How's the economy for Paladin? Ganji and Imp. Seeing castles forward. 1, 2, and 3. So he's going to be on to Mangadai. Our Mamluk is going to do the job here, guys. I mean, look at the Iron Buy are sick as well. I know they have hell right now. And these are elite Mamluks, in fairness. They absolutely wreck any sort of like melee cap, that is for sure. Okay, CA switch is coming in from Tato. Not in Imp just quite yet, but he is on his way. Paladin coming in from Schlag Tarn. Left hand side looks relatively chill. CB Swede's defending. Mamluk's coming up. Tread push is on its way. Ganji trying to fortify off half of the map. Doing a good job of it as well. They're just going to pull back in the meantime. Onager, something that should probably be in Ganji's mind, but they're on opposite sides, right? I mean, Drill SO, don't really like Mamluks against that. And certainly possible. Yeah, computer didn't like that there. When you have 5 markets. And military numbers aren't super high. They are not super high. And Ratten pretty much caught up with Modern 1. Everyone's Vil numbers are looking good though. And Ratten has a KD of 135 to 75. I think someone might have just dropped. Or either some lag. I think they just lagged a little bit. Ganji walling the whole map. He's trying.
Yes.
He is trying. I think the late game I do prefer Sweet and Sifs. I think I do prefer. Camel's raiding a little bit now from Sleepy Swede. They're getting quicker to trade as well. It's going to be easier for them to reproduce units. If you don't have control of this middle section, it's going to be really difficult. This is pretty much what happens as players do get starved with gold. Even crop rotation coming in from Sleepy Swede. And that could be an important tech in all honesty in Team Acropolis with wood control. Ganji is actually just fast Fanji, people G. And like, no trade at all yet from Spain. Like, first cards only just coming out from LAN. Meanwhile, Sweden has beautiful trade running already. They're going to be able to replace units that much easier. Don't know where that trade card's going. And the populations are looking good for Sweden. Looking at 180, 102, 197, 184. See the Mangadite. As long as you can, like, as long as you can keep it distance, like, Mangadai should be fine. You just go into my channel part, Squat and Slav. There's a donate tab. Anything is much appreciated. Okay, Paladin, Mangadai. CA coming over now. Silk armor and these bad boys already. Not the biggest numbers from Ganji. Needs to send more over. Even villagers getting deleted by Sleepy Speed. He wants military out on the field. And he's going to stick on Camel. Camel Hussar by the looks of it. Trade numbers still extremely, extremely light from Spain. And there's even a fucking step lancer in the back. Can you do a Scottish accent? Huh? Hang on, I need to... Did someone really say that? Sounds more like English to me. Okay, back to the game. Wow. Permaban material right there. Honestly, not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. Mangadai have to pull back. That is a lot of Mamluks. Elite Mamluks. Camels, Mangadai, Paladin here. Right hand side, and Ratten just arrives into Imp. Don't really know what he's going for. Looks like he's going to be Halb. Makes the most sense. Where's Hun's army? Paladins are here. The one thing with having less trade is it means you are going to have... You're going to have more army, right? So there is a chance you could potentially snowball. You probably need some sort of siege behind it. I don't see siege. Don't see any siege in this left-hand side, so they're going to be trading off units, but I would like to see a couple of trebs. Right-hand side, Paladin are in. Oh boy. Paladin are in. Halbs are going to try and trickle in now as well. Castle does go up. Vietnamese are on Halbs as well. Again, really need some trebs in behind this. Now is Onager in here? I think even Drill Onager does pretty well. Didn't see it get clicked though. Doesn't have Drill just quite yet. The PC is honestly fine, Jim. The thing that's most challenging at this point in the game is the attack animations that add lag. So if you go to like an economy, it's pretty fine, right? But it's the attack animations that add most of the lag. It's worse for like CA archer units because they're making projectiles. But this is probably worse than usual. Let me just pause and close a couple of things in the background. Close Discord. Get a graphics mod. Turns all units into different sizes and colors of cubes. Sounds like an idea. Okay, everyone in Imp. No reason for concern. Trebs are coming from the right hand side. Onagers on the left. Drill coming in now from Ganji. Top scorer. This game is super, super close. Castle looks like it's going to go down. On the right-hand side now. Sensei works good as a graphics mod. What is Sensei? Are we just gonna cut here? What are we gonna do? Onager shots. And here comes the revenge. Can I post link? You can describe what it is. But yeah, I can look it up afterwards. Onagers come back this game. Onagers have a very big impact on the bearing of games usually, yes. And now Mangadai are going to be running through. Population's looking really good for the Swedes. Losing gold control here as well, of course. The walls are a lot more reserved for Spain. And Lion's still making bells. Huh? Did he get raided badly or something? Oh, he's got Paladin in the back of his economy. Mod to downgrade the visuals. I'll check it out and see what makes, how much of a difference it makes. I mean, like, my laptop itself is like 1150. It's just when it gets to this point, where you have 800 units on the game. Okay, bomber cannon to defend in the meantime. Treb's coming forward. Only a one-tile gap that you have to kind of snake through. Not ideal. Is Ganji going to try and cut another side? Might not need to. Could be an overchop here. Siege Onager in now. And Siege Onagers are going to take care of the castle by the looks of it. Cool. Okay. That's not a good sign if you're Spain. And it's looking like Sweden's game to lose. It's looking like Sweden's game to lose, guys. And there's the overchop. Literally just talked about it, and it actually happens. And it actually happened. I don't know if they can stop this. And like, Lan has so much idle economy, his resources are not good. His resources are awful. They're really not good, actually. And he's top scorer for Spain. That is not a good sign. Better civs for Sweden? The civs for Sweden are 100% better. And the Swedes know it. Oh boy. Byzantines is such copium? Yeah, I don't like Byzantines at all on Team Acropolis. Not with these combinations. Are you gonna have any co-casters in future games? If someone reaches out to me that makes sense for me to co-cast, I would consider it. But co-casting, organizing co-casting is a bit of an effort, to be honest. Because like I just kind of stream whenever I feel like it. I wasn't even gonna maybe stream this game. Okay, Mamluks are coming into the trade though. Castle is trying to be rushed up. Ooh. And someone needs to react to this. Paladin are here, but they can't do too much. Mangadai coming over. I love that the Mamluks have been split up. I'll co-cast Australia's next match. You're not going to be playing? Are you benched forever now, Robo? Okay, Camel's coming over. Trelesso. Mangadai in the back. Mangadai here. Oh! Oh, Jesus Christ. Love you and Ormo co-cast. Ooh! Downhill as well. Don't nuke your own units. Onagers coming right up the gut. Champion is in, I believe. Rom and Ratton as well. He's on two-handed swords, apologies. And these Mamluks are just running, but they are distracting. Huh? Really? Really? Are we playing like... Are we playing free-for-all? 13 trebs. Look at them just like target everything. Targeting lumber camps. Don't mind me just taking my trebs for a walk. Literally. What is going on? And the push in the middle just continues. Hussar CA against Onager, Paladin, Hal, Champ, doesn't look fantastic. 12 trebs on the left hand side.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Squatting Slav 1985 donated $21.22. Hoping more people will help. Needed before Nation Cup ends urgently.
Thank you, Squat and Slav, $20, much appreciated. That will be going towards it. This took more than 15 minutes. I think it says more about you, though. No offense. No offense. Okay, castle coming up in the mid now on the opposing raised elevation here. It's not a good sign if you're Team Spain. Is there a win condition here for Spain? It's looking real tricky to see. Trebs being streamed in on the left-hand side. You know when Trebs are being streamed in? You have no PayPal, huh? I guess that makes sense. Trebs being streamed in on the right-hand side. GG called. Sweden taking this one, 2-1. And I was right with my prediction, guys. I said Sweden 2-1. GG. What a result for the Swedes. And they're going to be very, very happy with that.
Yeah!